Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome to Scarlet Hollow, a game that is actually in early access, which it stands out a little bit in regards to myself, because I usually don't play games in early access. This one stands out because of its art, its artist and writer, Abby Howard. Abby Howard, I've known from her work before as a comic artist for her webcomics The Last Halloween and Junior Scientist Power Hour. She's done other comics as well, which I do not remember the names of at this moment, but those are, I believe, are her main ones. Links in the description below. But that's what drew me here. Pun intended. I believe this is going to be released in an episodic format. Right now there's just episodes 1 and 2. I've actually already started episode 1, as you can see by the loading screen. But the power went out mid-record, and I am starting over. So I will let you know once I encounter new text again. For now, though, let's make a character. Our name is going to be Malice. I've been kind of choosing that name for all of my characters these days. Live in the city of despair. Malice uses she/her pronouns. There are different traits you can choose. You can choose 2 traits, which, as you can see, open up dialogue options. You can be street smart, smells BS, always good at BS, no door can hold you, hot, attractive, charming, people want to either be with you or be you. Talk to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Book smart. You know a lot of fun facts. Research is your favorite activity. Straight A student. Mystical. Strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in a way others cannot. Keen eye. Observant. Picks up on vibes. Understands others' perspectives. Powerful build. Strong. Athletic. Pinnacle of fitness. Can shotgun a root beer in 3 seconds. I'm gonna go with Keen Eye and Street Smart. I would imagine that Keen Eye and Book Smart is Sherlock Holmes. Keen Eye and Street Smart is Tex Murphy. So that's the private investigator persona I'm going with. Though I believe Talk to Animals does open up some interesting options. Based on what I saw from the screenshots. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off. And now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days comes back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that felt unsafe in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of her mother, your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyway, as I was saying... Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I want to, yeah! That's a good desire. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Wait, what? Pushing joggers into the harbor? Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she was really mad and not just playing. So she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago she tried to break up with me, like for real, and geez, you ever just get so mad you just want to like kill somebody? I never feel that way, no. I have never wanted to kill anyone. You're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart someday. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. I honestly could have killed that woman. This feels like, Tommy Wiseau's acting. Like the whole line on the rooftop where he's all like, she got beat, or after Greg Sesteros is all like, she got beat up so bad, she ended up in a hospital on Guerrero Street. And Tommy Wiseau is like, oh, what a story, Mark. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you wanted to kill her. But now that she's giving birth to a child you created together, you're planning on running off? Even if you love her, think about whether that love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life, and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. Huh. Yeah, good stuff to think about. Anyways, where did you say you were headed? I didn't. No need to be nasty, I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off of the bus or anything. So if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until the bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though come to think of it, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see? And there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try. I haven't heard from them in a while, now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I had noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. I have never had boiled peanuts, but I have driven across the country several times and I've seen them for sale. I've been tempted to try. But I feel like the stranger's right. I will eat the peanuts right now. You've been on the bus for hours on end and can't remember the last time you've eaten. You snatch the peanuts from the stranger's hands, tearing open the bag like a wild animal, not even removing the shells as you consume fistfuls of soggy, savory legume. I figure you'd enjoy them. Glad they went to a good home. And with that, I'll leave you. Safe travels, friend. And just like that, the stranger is gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station, which has arrivals Monday at 11 o'clock a.m., and then it departs 1 minute later, so you better be on time for that bus. Well, the sign reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus, that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Yeah, he was supposed to stay around for like a whole minute. Hey, Malice. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Give your condolences. That seems appropriate. I'm so sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Yes, great, thank you. Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Alright, let us save our game. Over our previous one. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club? That is dark. Have we ever actually met? Have we ever actually met before? I'm pretty sure this is the first time, right? Yep, you have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. I wish I'd known about you. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Whatever. What's done is done. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. So, the funeral? It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Need any help planning? Do you need any help planning? If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. What about the gravestone? Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. How are you holding up? I don't want to do that one, because it's a little bit too dark for me. How are you holding up? I doubt she's going to actually be anything but tense and icy. But at the very least, I can offer the olive branch. How are you holding up? Fine. Are you sure? You seem tense. You know, you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed. She tenses up even more at the mention of your mom before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry, I know that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine. Really. Tabitha stares straight ahead. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. Also, she's got a lot of keys on her keychain. I wonder if that's going to come into play later. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to... Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. This side of the house, I'm impressed that it is not falling into the cliff. If there was like a bed in like that room against the wall, I would be very nervous sleeping there. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. As soon as you enter, you're hit with a blast of dusty air. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges, and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And the hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. I will lie. It's beautiful. I don't think I've ever been in a building that feels as powerful as this. You're lying through your teeth, but Tabitha doesn't need to know that. In fact, not only does she not need to know that you're lying, but she won't know, ever. You're a very good liar. It is. The estate was the prize jewel of this region for a long time. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture even now. Shall we take our tour? Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. And there's a cat. A kitty. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Interesting. What incredible kitchen. Someone cleans this place. This place is nasty. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. Let's see. Sweet, thanks. Cool, good talk. I do love PB&Js, though. But I don't think I could survive a whole week on PB&Js. That would be a lot of PBJ. Awesome, I love PB&J. How do you know it was one of my favorites? That smile can't be real. That was an achievement. I didn't, but good for you. It's nice. This is so nice. It's much bigger than what I'm used to in the city. Is that a kitchen island? It is, thank you. What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. Alright, what's next? Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom. Follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Is that your cat? What's its name? Fro. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. You decide to follow Tabitha's advice. Shall we move on? The bathroom awaits. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. It is a nasty, wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Are you sure this toilet works? Yes. Why wouldn't it? The water bills get paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. But it's so crusty. It's fine, don't be so dramatic. Let's lift the toilet seat. Oh. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Let's save our game. I would not have expected myself to be playing a game and find myself having to save my game just in case using the toilet is a bad thing. I'll use the facilities. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it can be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom, last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old, dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you'd better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. What kind of family stuff? Unimportant family stuff. It seems a little dusty. You spend a moment searching for the right word. Wow, sorry I'm not giving you the 5-star hotel treatment you so desperately seem to need. You can dust it yourself if you care so much. Who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here, and now you'll sleep here. Carry on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Alright, I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Alright. Where are you going? To work. Somebody has to pay the bills around here. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Oh, is her name Tabitha Scarlet, then? Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. No. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. Can I come watch? What? No, the mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Alright, good for you. That sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Good for you. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as boring or exciting in the same way. I don't think of cleaning a toilet or painting a wall as either of those things. It's a task. One of those tasks could use more doing. Around here, if you ask me. Excuse me? Toilet scrubbing? I mean, have you seen the toilet in my bathroom? Have you seen what lives there? Any other requests before I head out? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? There's a very demanding job I should be getting to right now that doesn't include figuring out activities for you to occupy your time with. I'm not your babysitter. Why don't you, I don't know, go walk around in town or something until you get tired? There are historic buildings to look at. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Can you take me into town? Do you think you could take me into town before you leave? No, it's just down the hill. You can walk there yourself. Are you are you sure you're doing okay? You seem kind of upset. I'm fine. I just need to get back to work. I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Alright. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you and this sprawling, decrepit estate. I think I'm going to stop here for now. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have yourselves a good night.